Hi Leo, what's up? Happy birthday. Welcome to your August reading. We're going to be seeing what messages need to come through for you guys, get you some insight, guidance, overall see what you need to know, look out for, or be aware of. If this reading is helpful or insightful, let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. But let's get into your reading, Leo, and let's see what your messages are for the month ahead. Show me clearly what's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in August 2024. What is going on for my Leos? We have the moon coming out. We actually have the new moon in Leo happening on the 4th. So there could be something that is being activated around this time. Literally, this card is number 4. Isn't that funny? The 4th of August for somebody. Maybe that's your birthday. If that's your birthday, extra shout out to you. What's going on for Leo? We have the shaman, number 30. Maybe you're turning 30. If you, oh my god, imagine if there is someone that's listening to this and their birthday is on the 4th and they're turning 30. That'd be crazy. If that's you, let me know. That's fucking funny. But so, okay, anyways, we also have growing pains at the bottom. Let's talk about this. This is interesting energy in the air. Very dreamy, very mythical, very mysterious. There's something you're becoming aware of. We have growing pains at the bottom. I believe Capricorn had that come out a couple days ago. If you got any Capricorn placements, it says growing pains, which this says healing, patience, and unconscious. There has been a lot that you have been overcoming, a lot that you've been healing, a lot that you've been realizing. It's been a whole process, man. Like, this is something that has been a long time coming. Like, this has been in the works for months, if not years. But so with the moon, this says duality, hidden gem, and secret power. What if your strangeness is actually your brilliance? What if it is? Like, it's not even a matter of what if it is. It literally is your brilliance. There's something that maybe you considered was strange or different, or I'm kind of picking up on a group where maybe you were excluded in your life, or, you know, you were shamed for some sort of gift or ability that you have. With the shaman, lunatic, insights, cosmos, and it says on this little book that she's writing, am I crazy or is it the moon? It's like you have these gifts and abilities, and people maybe have been telling you your entire life, oh no, you're crazy, oh no, you're being dramatic, or you're too sensitive, or, you know, people trying to dismiss your strangeness. Your brilliance as strangeness, some sort of brilliant gift that you have, or some sort of talent, or something that is very unique. It's like your life growing up, or throughout your experiences, however old you may be, or however young you may be, but it's like there's this thing that was unique to you, and other people maybe didn't see it, or misjudged you, or treated you unfairly. And it's been like a lot of growing pains that you've been dealing with. But there's something about the month of August where you're experiencing a breakthrough. There's magic in the air. There's some sort of, like, you're transmuting any pain or suffering or any like lower vibrations. You're transmuting that. You're really transforming it. And you're like, so what? If people think I'm crazy, if people think I'm weird, if people judge me, let them judge me. I don't give a fuck. Like, you're embracing this side of you, and I think that's really cool. I think that's really awesome. And yeah, it's like you have this hidden gem, this secret power that you're learning to embrace. I think that's amazing. I think that's incredible. You're working through subconscious blocks. You're healing areas in your life that have been maybe a little bit tough or uncomfortable, but you're working through it. And I think also underneath that we have stay open to the good and beautiful things, magic mushroom, miracles, fairy energy, and opening up. I think if you're, and I see you are like opening up, or August is going to be a month where you are allowing yourself to no longer hide. Like, there's this part of you that maybe you've been trying, oh wow, we have memento mori, life, presence, and depth. The meaning is in the middle. There's some part of you, I think, that you try to kill off. You try to kill this part of you, this area, this belief, this something that you felt like you should be shamed about, or like you should hide, or you should keep it a secret. Like, there's something you try to like not identify with, but I feel like in August you're recognizing like, no, you know what, this is part of me, this is who I am, I'm gonna embrace this, I'm not going to shame myself, I'm going to lean into it. Like, that's this vibe I'm getting for you, Leo. I don't know if that makes sense, I don't know if that resonates, but that's what I'm seeing here. Also with growing pains, that is number 19. So let me grab also a couple fairy messages to go along with this, and then we'll get into the tarot. Just want to see, you know, what other energies you could be working with. But yeah, so like, you might be receiving a lot more downloads or messages from spirit, from your higher self, especially around that new moon in your sign. Feeling some deep energy. You might need to write or journal, or even just writing down some intentions that you have, some goals you'd like to accomplish for this next month or so. What energy would you like to bring in for this month? Let's see. We have Lady of the Harvest coming out. That's number 18. We also have the Maiden, which is number 14. Okay. We also have the Fairy who was kissed by the pixies at the bottom. This is really just talking about high vibrations, loss of love, unconditional love, a lot of beautiful relationships coming into your life, or just being supported, being seen, being appreciated, and like being loved for all of you, not just parts, little bits and parts, but being loved fully. Okay, so again, like, as you're loving yourself fully, embracing yourself fully, no longer hiding a part of yourself or trying to kill off a part of yourself, unless it's necessary, unless it's like there's things about you that are like toxic or like bad, like that you're killing off. Like, good for you, that takes a lot of strength, but like, this is about loving all of yourself, and also being seen and being appreciated, and not having to like hide or change yourself to be loved. Like, you are lovable, and you shouldn't have to change yourself or water yourself down or pretend to be something that you're not, just to be loved, just to belong. It's like you're finding your soul tribe. So then the main cards that came out, Lady of the Harvest, this does talk about endings, this does talk about completion, this does talk about like really reaping the rewards of your efforts. And depending on what effort you've been putting in to whatever it is that whatever journey you've been on over the last couple of months or the last year, let's just say maybe this last year, right? Since it's your birthday season, you're having your solar return if you're a Leo sun. Let's just talk about this last year. You've been on this long cycle, lots of lessons, I'm sure, some growing pains, some realizations, leaning more into your gifts and abilities. So this is a time of kind of reflection of like how much has changed, how much has grown, and what you've accumulated over this last year. Even if you're not even a Leo sun, even if you're a moon or a rising or a Venus or whatever, it's still like, this is a time where you're reaching this conclusion and you're reaping the rewards. Like, again, whatever effort you've been putting in, if you've been putting in the effort, if you haven't, like, the results will show for itself. August is a month where you're really going to be seeing it in your physical reality. And for some, this is happy endings. For some, this may be heavier endings. It may be bittersweet. It may be salty endings. Like, it kind of depends. But it's showing that there's a new beginning on the horizon here with the Maiden, okay? This does talk about kind of this raw naivety, going in with little experience, or kind of just wiping the slate clean, like keeping an open mind for sure, being curious, being excited, and just this energy is really about protecting yourself too, because as you head into this new cycle, as you head into this new year for you, right, the next year, the next 365 days, you are leaning into more of like this lighthearted, playful, innocent energy. You do need to be mindful not to be like taken advantage of. Like, you are needing to protect yourself moving into this new cycle, right? Because this little young little baby over here, like this, you gotta be careful not to be like taken advantage of. Like, this is giving the saying, I wasn't born yesterday. It's like, literally, you weren't born yesterday. So but I don't know, I feel like that you are safe. I do feel like there's a lot of energetic protection around you, and maybe this is about connecting to your inner child as well, right? Reconnecting to what lights you up, what you have a lot of passion for, what you enjoy. This could be a creative project. Maybe you're finishing a project finally, like maybe it's been in the works for a really long time. This is the month where you're finally completing that. definitely feeling like there's this space. We go from Lady of the Harvest. You see how like cluttered this card is? Like there's just so much going on, so many different people, so many people, fairies, whatever, so many different things going on, right? It's very like heavily like full, to then the Maiden, which is completely bare, blank, right? Sitting in the darkness too. It's kind of like you're this seed waiting to sprout. Not even waiting, it's like you are sprouting, but like see how empty it is. But you're also glowing. There's something about your energy, your aura, where you're just glowing. Like, it's cool. You got that birthday glow. Okay, let's get into the tarot. Let's see what else is going on. What else you may need to know. What's coming in. The vibes for August for Leo. Show me clearly. What's going on for Leo in the month of August 2024? What do they need to know, look out for, be aware of? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Show me clearly. What's going on for Leo in August 2024? What's going on for Leo placements throughout the month of August? What do they need to know, look out for, be aware of? We do have the Seven of Pentacles falling out in the reverse as your first card. Three of Cups is at the bottom. This is kind of giving like outside influences that could be making you question the path that you're on or choices that you'll be making. It's really important that whoever your community is or whoever your close-knit circle are, friends, family, lovers, even, that you're surrounded with people that are enhancing your life and adding positivity into your life, not making you feel like you don't belong or making you question your own worth or your own value. There is something, I don't know what's going on. You might actually be, with the Seven of Pentacles reversed to the Three of Cups, you could even be questioning some of these people that are in your life. Let me take a look underneath this Three of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I kind of see you're in this energy of withholding or holding back from certain individuals, or you're having like second thoughts. There's something you have second thoughts about, or in your own personal life, or a path that you're going down. Like you're having second thoughts about something. Maybe the Three of Cups is people telling you like, oh no, Leo, don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. But like, oh, I don't know. You're having second thoughts about something. You're kind of unsure or uncertain about something. If you want to follow through or go through with something. We'll see where this leads. What's going on for Leo in the month of August? That's too many. This is a big ass stack. We're not going to take that. Queen of Pentacles trying to come out. It could be relating to your money, your physical, material world, something that's tangible, an investment, a home, or even about like your own like physical health or something like that. What's going on for Leo in August? Four of Cups. Yeah, so there is something you're not quite seeing, or something that you're creating, or like with the King of Wands at the bottom. So Four of Cups and the King of Wands, or something that you're creating or putting a lot of energy into. You're taking action, but like you either are like losing your motivation or your mojo. You're not quite seeing results as quickly, as fast as you had hoped for or imagined. And so that could be why you're having these thoughts or these second thoughts, like these doubts, or just kind of questioning, like, is this it? Is this it? Is there more? Yeah, look, underneath the King of Wands and the Seven of Cups, you're putting in all this energy and you're just like, what about this? What about that? What about, like, you're also being pulled in so many different directions. It could be kind of a confusing time for you. You will become more clear, more certain. You're going to see a direct path of the King of Swords to the Seven of Cups. Right now, things are kind of up in the air, where you're not quite seeing the bigger picture at the moment, but it's going to start to clear up. It's going to actually start to, again, kind of like what we had with the fairy cards, being like all cluttered and full, and like there's just so much going on, and what is still standing, what's over, what's beginning, and then okay, now it's nice, clean, and tidy. I know where we're going. I have a new start. I feel fresh. I feel renewed. Like, you get me? Yeah. Interesting. There's something about you also going to have a lot more energy in the near future. Yeah, if you've been feeling really depleted, really just like running on empty, exhausted, I feel like with that Maiden card, I feel like you're going to be way more energized in the coming weeks. Way more motivated. Way more focused. And inspired. Okay, what else you got for Leo in August? Oh my god, I'm dead the way that card flew out. And anyways, Ten of Cups in the reverse fell out. So yeah, there's some things in your personal life or your home life or a relationship here, just even like your own emotional well-being. is kind of like stale or stagnant, or there's been some issues that you've been part of. Emperor's at the bottom. You've been part of this. You're part of the reason why this is happening. There's something going on in like your living situation, or a home, or like a group environment, family perhaps, or a lover. This is something that you're having doubts around. This is what's like the doubts that you're having, or the second thoughts you're having, is surrounding like an emotional situation. Maybe you're dealing with some drama for a few of you, or it feels like there's this energy of like moving on, but kind of wanting to hold on. Or let me look at Emperor, 3 of Wands, and then the 9 of Wands reverse. Yeah, like there's these plans for the future that you're making. You're kind of, that 9 of Wands reverse is kind of like this hesitation, or kind of like questioning if it's worth it, if it's worth the effort, if all the effort that you put in, is it going to pay off in the future? Like, We'll clarify some of this stuff too. And let me move my necklace. It's like the chain, it like rotated around. It was getting caught in my hair. All right, what else can you tell Leo? You may be just feeling more pessimistic about something at the moment, or even like near future vibes. We also have Mercury retrograding in August. So that could be kind of messing with like your clarity and your mindset and how you think, and even how you communicate, for sure. Or how others are communicating with you. What's going on with Leo in August? You got the Star reversed. Dude, my deck's not upside down. Star reversed. There's something that you appear to have like given up on, or oh my god, like almost all these cards are in the reverse. There's something you could be kind of pushing away at the moment. You're feeling a bit blocked, or yeah, again, there's like a bit of a glass half empty perspective you have. There's something you might be trying to like shy away from. We got Aquarius energy if you're dealing with an Aquarius. There's something like, it's kind of giving this vibe of like, you don't always get what you want. That's a song. You don't always get what you want. Is that the song? Y'all know. If you know, you know. That's what it made me think of. There's something, I feel like you've given up on something. I think it's like Lady of the Harvest, like accepting that maybe you were expecting more of a harvest. There's this lack of fulfillment in this area. We're gonna get to the bottom of this, Leo. We're gonna see how this unfolds though first. Let's see. What else going on for Leo? How is this unfolding in August 2024? We have, this fell on top of the moon. Hangman. Alright. So excuse me, almost just like got a little tickle in my throat. But so the Hangman actually fell on top of the moon. This is all about surrendering and releasing what's out of your hands, because if that's how this feels, it's like there's a situation, does feel like it's out of your hands, or you don't have a whole lot of control over what's happening, especially if other people are involved here. We have the High Priestess at the bottom. There's something your intuition's trying to guide you towards, or is hinting at. It's a time to really go inwards and take some time out for introspection. We have the High Priestess, the Devil, and the Sun. Look at all the major arcana coming out all of a sudden. So this is a significant period of in your life, and something in your life that is unhealthy or harmful or negative, it is being highlighted here. And it's asking you to make a change. This could be something subconscious, right? Even going back to at the bottom of this Oracle deck, the Growing Pains, and it said, oh my gosh, it fell out of my hands. It says healing, patience, and unconscious, right? And how the third eye is like opening up, right? Is there something you're realizing? You're starting to come to some sort of acceptance even. We even have the Ten of Swords underneath the Sun. So for some, you're getting clarity on like an ending or a loss that you went through, or you're reaching acceptance that it had to come to an end because something about this was causing harm. It was painful. It was, for some, it was isolating. That's just what I heard. Something was isolating you. So Spirit is wanting you to surrender to what's happening, because this is happening for your highest good. There is divine protection. You're going to also be seeing this in another way, or there's a different perspective. You may not be able to see it right now, but by the end of your birthday season, by the end of August, you'll see why this had to happen. You're going to feel more refreshed, more renewed, and kind of not really caring as much. More like the maiden, kind of like this childlike energy. Children, they move on. Well, you know, they tend to move on quite quickly. If they have a balloon and they lose their balloon, they might cry about it for 5 minutes, but then they'll move on. They'll get distracted with something else, and like they'll just be happy, like nothing ever bothered them, or they never cried in the first place, you know. So I kind of am getting this energy where it's like you could be kind of sad about some sort of ending, or sad that maybe you didn't receive all the fruits of your labor like you had envisioned or expected, you know. Like I think that there's something about expectation versus reality, and something about that is just kind of like bleh, right? Bleh, like ugh vibes. But from that vibe, you're gonna move out of it and more into this like lighthearted, playful, oh well, okay, on to the next. Like that's the vibe. That's the vibe. What else can you tell Leo in the month of August 2024? Anything else you can tell Leo? We have, oh my god, look, the sun. See, happy as can be. Knight of Swords, that's quick energy. So there's a quick turnaround, you guys. There's a quick shift, a really quick, fast shift. 4 of Wands, Page of Cups. There may even be some sort of like news or conversation coming in, good news that you can expect. Maybe an old friend or someone that you might be. Some of you have like a trip or traveling or moving coming up. Anyways, we're going to clarify this stuff. You got good things coming in, Leo. I feel like there's going to be a real positive shift in your energy this month, and it's just going to feel a lot lighter. Okay, you're going to feel much better, more optimistic about the circumstances and where things are going and where your life is heading. Okay, so let me look into... I'm like, the hesitation, I'm like, okay, because we'll definitely look into Hangman and the Sun. I'm just like, okay, where should I look into? Let's look into the 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups, kind of as a whole. So even the Star, like, let's just kind of see what the matter is. This, like, you know, the off vibe. Something. Let's look into that 4 of Cups. What are you not seeing? What are you not seeing? What are you feeling kind of blah, unfulfilled about? Like, what is that about? A little bit jaded. Okay. I have this 4 of Cups. Like, I'm getting this energy of like being let down, disappointed by something. Okay, let's see. 4 of Cups, please, for Leo. What's this about? Strength. That's your energy coming out. So you've really been trying to remain calm and patient about this. The 4 of Cups for Leo. Let's get one more. 4 of Cups for Leo. Why is the 4 of Cups here? Oh my god, that's too many. Death trying to come out. So again, like, there's been some changes. I don't know if you've been too thrilled about the changes or this ending or this loss, but you've been trying to remain calm, keep your faith, stay strong. We have the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords is at the bottom. So that, you know, you may have received some sort of tough news, or there was some sort of challenge. There was something that came in that you had to really be strong about or patient about, or there was these changes coming in very quick, very fast out of the blue, and it really made you see things differently. And like, this does feel a little bit like a bit of a test, and you didn't quite understand how it was going to unfold or how you're going to find your way out of this. Like, just kind of feeling like, damn. And it was sudden. Like, whatever this is, it was sudden. You had to really, like, pick yourself back up. Okay, what else? Page of Swords and the 2 of Swords. So there was information that came in that led to a choice. Or you have a choice coming up in August. This information coming in is going to help you make this decision. Again, whatever this information is, I don't know if you're overly thrilled about this. You also have something coming in about contracts, commitments, paperwork. You do, especially with Mercury retrograding, you need to really read the fine print. And that Knight of Swords is the energy of like kind of moving quick, maybe a bit impulsively. You might want to slow down, or obviously you got to get going for sure, and you may have to move quickly out of this position, but you do have something about contracts and paperwork and needing to really like pay attention to the itty bitty details. All right, now what is this? Like 10 of Cups with the Star reversed. Yeah, it feels like you've given up on something, y'all. You're kind of just leaving it up to the universe. You're like, it is what it is. Let's see, 10 of Cups reverse and the Star reverse for Leo. You may feel like someone's not being authentic or real or genuine with you. You could be questioning someone's like character, someone's integrity, if someone's being truthful or honest. There's something about it. If you're dealing with a person, there could be something that feels kind of shallow or insincere. Let's see, 10 of Cups reverse and the Star reverse. You may feel like someone's putting on like an act or a show. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Remember how I said like you might want to like ease or slow down or try and like take it a little bit. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. I see that this is about you kind of moving away to some sort of new life, new experience, new reality. It's a slow process. This is talking about what you're moving towards after kind of giving up on something. This is talking about something new. It also is showing, I guess, whatever it is that you've kind of given up on, you invest a lot of time and energy, and this was something that was like slowly building over a long period of time, months, years for a lot of you. Three of Swords. Yeah, so for that, what I just said is like for some, like what you're disappointed by or what you're leaving behind, it's ending. It's like, yeah, there's a bit of this pain that comes with it because you invested so much here. But Spirit is saying like everything serves a purpose. This wasn't a waste of energy. This wasn't a waste of time, but it's just a stepping stone to get you to where you're meant to be. And so I know this Three of Swords is fucking trash, but you will overcome it. But let me see this Hangman, and then we'll look into the Sun. For Leo, or the Hangman, like again, there's a different way you can look at this. There's a different perspective. There's another way you can view the situation. It could be a little bit of a challenge to see right off the bat, but I feel like there's something about the time. Like with some time that will pass, you'll be able to see like the blessing in this situation, or like the positive side of this again, because it's kind of giving like glass half empty. Tell me the Hangman. Yeah, I'll get like a bit of a melancholy vibe. I don't know. Tell me the Hangman for Leo. Tell me the Hangman for Leo. We got the Three of Pentacles. Tell me the Hangman for Leo. I feel like if you're dealing with other people are having to step up or show up or do their part. It can't all be on you. Again, even if it's like a living situation or a family situation or any kind of relationship, if it's, again, let's just say it's between you and somebody else, there needs to be mutual energy, mutual effort, give and receive. It can't always be you giving, and it can't always be them taking, or vice versa. There needs to be more of a balance. And some of you're being asked to take like a step back, or like there's even asking for advice from friends that you do trust or people you do really trust might actually allow you to see this in a different perspective, but only do that with people that are on the same page as you. Six of Pentacles coming out with the Three of Pentacles. So it's just like, this is all about reciprocation and balance and respect and the give and receive, right? Positive influences in your life where you're not having to beg for the bare minimum or breadcrumbs. Time will tell as well. Seven of Pentacles at the bottom. So if you do take a step back, let's say that there's a family member that, you know, maybe the relationship is a bit unrequited, and so you may choose to kind of take a step back and, you know, let them be. You do you, they will do themselves. That sounds wrong, but you know what I mean. And, you know, if they want to be part of your life, they're going to have to kind of like reach out a bit more or something. Like I see like something could be balancing out too, but it just says like give it time. Seven of Pentacles, give it time, and also just like observe what's growing, if anything is growing. Yeah, Three of Wands even underneath the Seven of Pentacles. You're going to want to give whatever this is a little bit of time and then like time will tell. Okay, and so the sun, why do we have the sun out here? For Leo. Why is the sun out here for Leo in August 2024? Hierophant did try to come out. Some of you have a commitment. Maybe there's a proposal, even possible marriage. Although in Mercury retrograde, there, I mean, I've seen so many posts on like, you know, astrologers that like look into celebrities that get married during Mercury retrograde, and they end up like, a lot of them, the chances they mostly get divorced during Mercury retrograde. It's like, yo, or like Venus retrograde, getting proposed to in Venus retrograde. It's like not the best astral weather. Not saying let the stars dictate your life, but I don't know. I would say, hey, like live your best life, do what's best for you. But most contracts that you sign during this time, there's a tendency for them to fall through or be canceled. So, anyways, tell me about the sun. Nothing's coming out. Tell me about the sun for Leo. We got the Chariot in the reverse. Okay, Cancer energy. With the Five of Pentacles. Okay, tell me about the sun for Leo. And the Nine of Cups. That's kind of... This is giving the whole I don't chase, I attract. Like, why is that making me think of that? The sun being clarified, Chariot reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. Well, first of all, this feels kind of like you're putting the brakes on. You're no longer moving forwards in a direction that just takes you to loss or overexertion or just like overgiving, to the point of depletion and feeling empty. Chariot reverse can also talk about obstacles or like delays or even setbacks, but trusting that these setbacks and you can expect delays, especially with travel, and I hope nothing to do with car troubles. That would suck. But those are things that could come up during this time, so just a heads up. I kind of see that for a few of you, so just watch out for that. Maybe get your oil changed. I don't know why the fuck. Okay, I don't know shit about cars, but anyways, this is kind of feeling like even if you are experiencing some sort of obstacle or delay or setback or even a loss, it could be a financial loss, it could be, you know, something in your material world, or maybe you actually like physically lost an item, okay? But so trust that like this is clarifying the sun, which is all about blessings and positivity and like healing and optimism. So it's just like you have this sense of optimism even through the challenges, even through these curses, you're able to see the blessing in it. And also like these are blessings in disguise. This delay, that plane that you ended up late and you missed your flight, guess what, maybe that flight, remember a couple months ago when all those planes were like having all those problems and like, oh my god. So it's like, you know, like blessing in disguise, like, hey, you know what, maybe it's a good thing that you missed that plane ride or whatever the fuck, or you know, you got a flat tire. It's like maybe that was a blessing in disguise. And although it's a headache and it's frustrating in the moment, it's like if you can kind of just like remind yourself, like, you know what, I trust this is happening for my highest good, like then you win. Like you're the one that wins in the end. Like it kind of, I don't know, y'all, that's what I'm seeing here. And then we even have the Nine of Cups, so it's just kind of like you're gonna get what you want. You're gonna come out really happy and fulfilled. It just, there's a bit of a detour, or you're being redirected to something better, if you can believe that. Because this loss or this ending or like this redirection, either, you know, there's a reason we started your reading off with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There was a reason why you were hesitant or you had doubts about this, or there was a reason why you felt this way, and that's because something about this just wasn't in alignment, or something just changed and you are meant for something else or something bigger or something better. And I think you're embracing that, and I don't know, that's what I got for you, Leo. So I hope this helps you. Let me know if it did in the comments below. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box, and I will talk to you in your next reading. Have a blessed day. Have an amazing birthday. See ya.